So this is the trek into Ijen, a active volcano in East Java with 2,000 tourists at 1 o'clock in the morning to see a natural phenomenon called the blue fire, which only happens in 2 places on the planet. Lots of people all over the trail. No one knows what they're doing. It's dark, and these people paid $100 to be pulled up to the top in wheelbarrows so they could sit there and play with their phones while the porters were sweating bullets in the freezing cold. We're descending now, and as you can see, it's super bottlenecked. So many people, you couldn't move at pace, but you had to be there before the sunrise. Sunrises, you won't see this. So when the sulphuric laced lava is released at night, it reacts with the air temperature and creates a blue fire. It only happens here and one place in Iceland. Really amazing to see, but so many people had no idea that it actually was lava. Everyone was getting close. It was hard to breathe because of all the gases being released from the sulphur-infused lava, but sometimes it's worth putting up with things like that to see something amazing.
So, this is where the sulphur pit blue fire gas comes from. That's all sulphur. It's actually really hard to breathe, but everyone's standing in the sulphur cloud. All we go do is step 10 meters to the side and you're perfectly fine. All good. Long walk back now, fully crowded. Lots of traffic, maybe 2,000 people, but we'll see how we go.
So you can see the line of people that still haven't made it to the bottom. The sun is on its way up, and by the time they finish dragging their feet, they're actually not going to see the blue fire after a 4-hour hike, because when the sun comes up, it changes the air temperature, and the blue fire disappears. But it's interesting to know that this is the largest acidic crater lake in the world. So nothing lives in there. Guys actually mine the sulphur manually with their hands, and they carry it out on their back. They can only work at night because it's too hard during the day.
All those people playing in sulphur, sitting in sulphur, getting photos with sulphur, buying statues of sulphur. Kinda weird.
Close to minor. Okay, sorry. The sulphur easy break. 7.4.
Don't get too close to the miners carrying the acidic sulphur. Nice.
So if you think your job's bad, these guys carry 30 kilograms of sulphur up and out of an active volcano that last erupted in 2002. I don't know how much they get paid, but it's got to be one of the hardest jobs in the world. They only work at night, and at sunrise they have 2,000 tourists to contend with. This was the highest point where we could actually get a view of the crater. It was hard to contend with so many people wanting to see the blue fire. It only happens in 2 places in the world. So many people come here every day, but it was still an amazing experience. The day after we were there, it actually had a minor eruption. It was closed for 3 weeks, so we were pretty lucky.